And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a special video on US dollar, and it's a case for US dollar topping. As I see it, this is I'm making this video on January 10th, 2025, and you're seeing the DXY chart. So let's come from it from a long-term perspective, and why that I will make my case as to why I see dollar kind of topping in the short to medium term. And I don't like making really long-term predictions because most of the times they are wrong. You never know what happens in the long term, and some of these long-term trends, most of us might not even be alive till they come true. So I always look for, short to medium term only, um, and adjust my portfolio, my investments based on that. So this is dollar has been, one of the most consequential asset currency, and it's been acting like a wrecking ball. You have been seeing dollar, going up. Lot of governments are kind of collapsing. The latest has been Canada. Their currency fell 30% within last 1 year, and it's been a crazy ride as dollar goes up. We see Germany, France, Canada, even Indian rupee has been uh, at all-time lows, and it's hitting all-time lows pretty much every week now. So I kind of see um, local top for USD. So, and this is very consequential. So let's go a little bit deeper into uh, why I see that, and I'll make my case for it. So this my mouse. This is when uh, it kind of dollar kind of peaked in 80s when the interest rates uh, they raised interest rates to 18%, and pretty much everyone uh, wanted to be in dollar, and from there on it's been a steady decline and never saw that kind of a top. And this is again during December 2001. This kind of coincides with uh, market crash. There was a lot of uncertainty. There were 9/11 attacks. So that's when you saw another top, and from there on, the Fed has been basically uh, lowering interest rates, and you see the dollar declining all the way, and then this is when the QE starts, and there are like local tops here. This is when the pigs crisis happened somewhere around 2015. That's again when flight to dollar took place, and then covid again, the flight to dollar took place. And then now with all the uh, volatility that is going on around the world, Ukraine war, Israel, all that, there is demand for dollars. And then also, QT, the start of QT, the raise of interest rates in US. So this is around this time, this is when it started happening. And you see dollar continuously going up, but it never actually hit breach this level. So it shows that in the long term dollar is kind of in a downward trend. uh, I don't see the dollar I don't see that dollar has peaked in for this cycle. So a cycle I would consider is, one low, one high, and then another low. So I don't think it has hit all-time high yet. It is gonna looks like it's gonna run into really tough resistance here. So this particular zone is a very high resistance zone. So let's zoom in and let's look at why I think it's kind of topping here. It might come and retest this bottom level of this resistance. So at the max, it might go to like 112, and then it will retrace. And reason why I say it might not have peaked uh, for this cycle is because I don't see the euphoria. There are a lot of governments collapsing and all that, but I do see another uh, uh, another high coming. I mean, there will be time when dollar will go much higher. It will probably break this and then try to go higher, or it might come all the way to the top of this particular band. So this is clearly a bull flag pattern. It is like trying to break out. I don't think it's a convincing breakout yet. I will be convinced if it makes another breaches this top, but I don't think it's gonna do that. It's pretty much gonna top this month. So like I said, I don't believe in like very long term forecast. So I'm uh, predicting it to top this month. So this ascent might be pretty rapid from here on. So right now it's on January 10th. It's around 109.71, 109 to 112. It'll be pretty rapid. It'll be news every day, um, and then it will hit this point and then it will start reversing. So, you'll start seeing the reverse somewhere in the mid February, or early to mid February. Um, so that is my opinion on DXY. And to prove my point, another thing, there is like a ETF that basically tracks the dollar. It's a bullish dollar ETF. And if you see here, this is a weekly time frame. See how on the RSI it made a lower low, but it made a higher high on the UUP. So this is bearish right now. So what I see is it'll probably go fill this gap. There is this gap formed, right? It broke down. So this is an early indicator, that it's gonna break down pretty soon. So this will go fill this gap. That's when I think DXY will hit around 112, 111.9 or 112, and then I think that's it. That should be the peak USD. Also, another reason why I see dollar peaking is because I see strength coming into metals. So I'll make a separate video on all the metals and what I see coming. But let's look at just silver for now. So silver, it had a this was a bull flag as I see it, and it kind of panned out that way. So this, and then this whole thing, and then it broke out. So now the way I read the chart again is that this is another bull flag here, and then it's consolidating, and this is gonna move, guys. This is at the lower end of the band, and this is gonna happen before March. It's gonna go all the way, I think, to 40 at least. So I see silver breaking out for sure. I got the signal from my algo. So this is another case, where um, why I think dollar might be close to peaking, because once dollar peaks, it starts its decline, and then commodities take off. As you guys know, I'm long cane in my portfolio. That is one of the first positions I took this year. So commodities are gonna go up, dollar is gonna go down, metals are gonna take off. So I mean, this is like a 25% or 30% gain from here to $40. So around this, you know, to $40. Right now it's at what, 27. So SLV is at 27, but silver actually is at 30, $31 today. But SLV is showing a 50% gain because it's at 27 to 40. But I do see like a 30% gain in actual physical silver going forward. Also, it might impact BTC. Uh, so this is when dollar peaks. I think that's when Bitcoin will form a local bottom. Um, so the way I think I went over this BTC prediction in my daily uh, market update video, but this is how I saw it coming. So let's go to daily. I think that's where I drew the chart. See how I said it'll hit this, and then it'll start bouncing, and that's what is happening, guys. Uh, so see this. I think I drew this like a couple of days ago. I saw it coming down, hitting this level, and then this is where it's bouncing today. On the weekend again, it might come and retest this. But this BTC kind of is a highly volatile commodity or asset, so it kind of front runs. So things happen really fast. So this BTC I don't think has topped either for this cycle. So I see it going up from here. So this arrow I think already played out, and I think this thing is coming. I don't know. It'll start probably next week or week after that. You'll start seeing BTC hitting, going up, and hitting, breaking out of this temporary thing. And also it kind of was a pretty good resistance because um, it kind of hit this trend line. So this is a pitch fan, guys. So these lines are pitch fans. So these are like Fibonacci um, numbers based uh, trend lines. So it hit this. This was pretty good, resistance. It was kind of an intersection, and then it'll start going up. I don't think it's gonna break down. Um, so that is how I see dollar panning out, and I think the most of the damage is done. Um, so I see a good local top for the dollar. Okay, guys, I'll see you again today after the market close in my market update video. Take care. Bye.